Yes, so give me more cake!
That's right, sir. 155. Brand new luxury car, sir.
Harry, she's reading a book. That's not normal for a 5-year-old. I think she might be an idiot.
Hang on.
Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Stop getting your mother with those books, boy.
I'm a girl.
And she keeps trying to tell me stories, Harry. It's not normal for a girl to be all thinking.
I'll call you straight back. Trying to pull out the biggest business deal of my life, and I have to listen to this?
What about me? I've got this whole house to look after. Dinners won't microwave themselves, you know. I'm off to bleach my roots, and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening.
But I'm going to make us rich.
I'm rich.
Very rich. Russian businessman? Very, very stupid. Eugene's husband is going to sell them 155 old bangers as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Russians?
Fair, listen to the boy.
I'm a girl.
That doesn't get you anywhere, you thick-headed twit brain. All I can say is Big Evan's Michael's inherited his own man's traits, eh, son?
Michael. Fine, well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it. And I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable way in which you have spoken to me tonight.
This is all your fault with your stupid books and your stupid reading.
But that's not right.
You're off to school in a few days, and I know your headmistress Agatha Trunchbull. Scary woman she is. Did you compete in the Olympics throwing the hammer? Imagine what you're going to do to a whole bill of goblin like you.
I'm a girl.
Now get off the bed, you little bookworm.
Island's hair tonic. For men. Yep.
Matilda, what a pleasure to see you here in the library again.
Well, yes. I mean, my mum wanted me to stay at home with her, but I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
Your parents must be so proud to have a girl as clever as you, and do you tell them stories like you tell me? Oh, I love your stories, Matilda. That's a hint, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an escapologist and an acrobat, fell in love and got married.
Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts, and not just to see their skill, but to see their love for one another.
Which was so deep that it was said that cats would pass past them and dogs would weep with joy.
And although they loved each other, they were sad.
Their sadness overwhelmed them, and their work became the only place they could escape the tragedy of their lives. So, they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is called...
Well, what happened?
I don't know yet. Bye, Miss Phelps. I'll tell you tomorrow.
after your first day of school.
My mommy says I'm a miracle. My daddy says I'm a special little guy. I am a princess.
I am a prince. Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel. So if you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess, you will succeed. There's no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. Because your life as you know it is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I've been trapped inside this cage for ages. It's a prison cell. But if I try, I can remember. And before my life had ended, before my happy days were over, before I first heard the meaning of the word. My hero was curious, so he listened to ask 1,000 questions. But unless you want to suffer, listen up and I will teach you. Listen here, my dear, you'll be punished severely if you step out of line. And if you cry every time you should say, as a child, I remember to be extremely careful. Why?
You didn't hear what we said.
Trust you with all his head. What's phys ed?
Physical education. It's Trunchbull's speciality. My mother says I'm a miracle. My daddy said I would be a teacher's pet.
The school is really fun, according to my mom. Dad's a love the alphabet.
The alphabet. Not my
So if you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess, you succeed. There's no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. Because your life as you know it is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I've been trapped inside this cage for ages. This prison cell. Whenever I try, I can remember that before my life had ended, before my happy days were over, before I first heard the feeling of the bell. I knew I was curious, so I listened to ask 1,000 questions. But unless you want to suffer, listen up and I will teach you. I think it's you listen here, my dear, you'll be punished for the feeling you deserve. Out of line, if you lie, you know you should stay out of trouble. I remember to be extremely careful. Why? Just you wait, born with death. Just you wait, born with ABCDEFG. Integrity has a little heat for your STVWX. Why? Just you wait, born with death.
Good morning, children. My name is Miss Honey, and today is a very special day, your first day at school. Now, can anyone read this? Me, miss, please. Very well, Nigel. Yes, I think we'd better leave it there, Nigel. We don't want you to burst a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender?
Is the first one tomato?
No, but tomato is a very good word.
Yes!
Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can now read words.
Well, yes, I needed to learn to read words so that I could read sentences. Because basically a sentence is just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, you got no chance of books.
And have you read a whole book yourself?
More than one. I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
A few? What books did you read?
Get on with it!
Miss Trunchbull, there's in my class is a little girl called Matilda Wormwood.
Daughter of Harry Wormwood, who owns Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for the little brat, though says she's a real... What?
Oh no, headmistress, I don't think Matilda's that kind of child at all.
Miss Honey, what is the school motto?
Bambinata Miss Mikita.
Bambinotum est magitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense!
Headmistress, it is my opinion that this little girl should be placed with the 11-year-olds.
We cannot just place her with the 11-year-olds. What kind of a society would that be? What about rules, honey? Rules.
I believe that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to these rules.
An exception to the rules in my school. Look at these trophies, see how my trophies gleam in the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer throwing champion? 1969. Do you think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain? No, 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 no. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make the team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children, 2, 3, 4. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to teach success, you don't need sympathy or tenderness. You have to force the little squid to toe the line. Sing, Jenny. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. I'm blind, that's what's the rule, to have the right life at school. Life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Find a ball and toe it, and always keep your feet inside the line. Now get out!
Well, headmistress, it is my intention to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Stupid, nasty, question-asking Russians.
Oh, don't tell me we're not rich.
Took one look at the mileage on the first car and said that these cars were knackered. I told them it was because of a manufacturing mistake.
So, you lied,
Of course I lied.
and they didn't believe you.
Of course he didn't believe me. I've got green hair. And what's this? Another flaming book? What's wrong with the telly?
Oh, no, it's a lovely book. Honest, you should read it. I'm sure you...
Here's what I think you're lovely.
No, it's a library book. Oh, you show the little brat. I lived my dad's house with Rodolfo.
Do we have any super glue?
In the cupboard. And why at it? Why do you take that stupid book to your stupid head?
this around just in case they start to squeeze out of your ears. I'm Lavender, and it's probably for the best we're best friends. Hi, me! Someone poured a whole can of treacle in a Trunchbull's chair, and they're saying that I did it, and now she's after me. That's not fair.
Once Agatha Trunchbull decides you're guilty, you're squashed.
They're saying she's going to put me in choking!
What's chokey?
They say it's a covenant officer throws children into. It's lined with nails and spikes and bits of broken glass.
There's a place you are sent if you haven't been good, and it's made of spice and wood, and it isn't wide enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you stood. When the hinges creak and the door is closed, you cannot see squat, not the end of your nerves. And when you scream, you don't know if the sound came out or if the scream in your head even reached your mouth.
All right. When did this happen?
About 20 minutes ago. Why? Was she coming?
You better hide. Quick, blazers!
Please don't tell her where I'm going now.
Where is the maggot known as Nigel?
He's over there, under those coats. Where he's been for the last hour. Actually,
What? An hour?
oh yes. You see, Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder called narcolepsy. The sufferer falls asleep, often without any warning. We put him under the coats for safety. Didn't we? Didn't we? Yes, definitely. He'll probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
Oh, is it time for school yet, Mom? Hello? This isn't my bedroom at all. Oh, hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Thripp!
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails!
But my mommy says me look pretty.
Then your mother is a twit! What is your name?
Matilda. Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you have just made a very big mistake!
Just so you all know, she's my best friend. Thank you, thank you.
National Green Hat Day. Celebration of all the wonderful green things in the world, like lettuce and snow. Tomorrow one? Absolutely, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Now that is how you do. Better keep this on. Looks like rain.
Who is it? Oh, yes, hello, my name is Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
Bit busy right now.
It will only take a moment.
Fine, come in if you must. This is my dance partner, Rodolfo. We're rehearsing.
Ciao. you know, Matilda is in the bottom class, and children in the bottom class aren't really expected
Oh,
to
stop her reading then. Lord knows we've tried.
I'm in the same doll. I can fit it to my hips. So what's this?
Listen here, Miss Hussey. I'm not in favor of girls getting on clever pens. Look at you and look at me. You chose books, and I chose looks. Good day.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get off your feet, Jenny. You're going to march in there and give up a piece of your mind. Oh, leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've now got the spine. You are a teacher. Just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. Instead, she's found me, pathetic little me, and now the door closes, and Jenny's outside. And so the great day arrived. Everything was arranged by the acrobat's sister, a frightening woman who used to be an middle class hammer thrower and who loved nothing better than to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the escapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks, spiky objects caught by the man in the cage has been cancelled.
No!
Cancelled because my wife is pregnant.
So is hers a happy ending?
No. Just then, the acrobat's sister stepped forward and produced a contract.
I have paid for the posters, publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. Where is my profit? A contract is a contract. You shall perform on this day, or off to prison you both shall go.
No, what happens next?
I don't know yet. I'll tell you tomorrow.
You may sit and read them while I teach the others, and if you have any questions, well, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound? Matilda, why, that is the biggest hug in the world. You're going to hug all the air out of me.
Matilda Wormwood, where is...
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
Aha! So you admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning, this foul carbuncle sneaked like a serpent into the kitchen and stole a slice of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
No, I did not.
Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for the little spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is guilty!
Okay, look, I stole the cake. And honestly, I was really sort of almost thinking about running up to it. Maybe, but I was having some trouble with my tummy. You see, the Trunchbull's cake was so good that I scooped it down too quick. And now, it was beginning to fight back. See? I didn't do anything.
You are a crook and a thief, and I shall crush you!
A huge cloud of chocolatey gas wafted from my mouth fully into the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Bogtrotter,
Yes, miss?
you liked my cake, didn't you, Brucey?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, and I'm very
Oh,
sorry.
as long as you enjoyed the cake, that's the main thing.
Is it?
Yes, Bogtrotter, it is.
Oh, well, thank you.
Wonderful! Marvelous! That makes me so happy. It gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, cook! What's the matter, Bogtrotter? Lost your appetite?
Well, yes, miss, I'm full.
I will tell you when you are full, and I say that criminals like you are not full until you have eaten the entire cake. But no buts, eat.
Headmistress, he'll be sick.
He should have thought of that before he decided to steal my cake. Eat!
We can't.
Eat!
You're going to soon.
Eat!
A single slice, or even two, Bruce, might have been nice. But even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size. He can't, true, he can't, he surely can't. You are the man, Bruce. He might explode. He's quite elastic. He's got a blood, make him stop. He's fantastic. Look at him go. Bruce. Never get me something to abuse. But you're an extra beast. Should call the truce. Bruce. Never swallow you a tightening the noose. He never thought it was possible. But serious is only true. We didn't have our cake like you did too. The time has come to put that something to use. No excuse, Bruce. Attach your belt to think you want your trousers loose. Oh, stuff it in. You're almost finished. You'll fit it in. Whatever you do, just don't give in. Don't let her win. Come on, Bruce, be our hero. Cover yourself with chocolate glory.
Come on, Brucey! Yes! Yes!
Sorry, Miss Trunchbull. I got carried away.
Oh, that's all right, Jenny. We all get carried away sometimes. Even me. Well done, Bogtrotter. Good show. Well, come along, Bobtrotter.
What? Where?
Did I not mention that was the first part of your punishment? There's more. The second part. And the second part is choking.
What? No! Please, no, Miss Trunchbull, please can't!
Do you think I would allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? Did you? Who do you think I am, Miss Honey? A weakling? An idiot? You?
No, Miss Trunchbull, please, you're making a mistake, please, no!
That's not right!
Matilda, thank God you're here. I'm dying for the next part of the story. I haven't slept a wink.
Mrs. Phelps, where's the revenge section?
What? Is Cherry a child at school who's behaving like a bully?
Not a child exactly. Do you want to hear the next part of the story?
What are we waiting for?
As they prepare themselves for the most dangerous feat that had ever been performed, the acrobat gave her husband a kiss.
First, I speak on the page, lean out, with one hand, grab the facts with the other, then put on the flames on your specially designed dress before they reach the dynamite and blow your head off.
Sorry. Go on.
The trick started well. The moment the dress was set alight, the acrobat swung into the air. She hurled over the sharp and spunky objects. Suddenly, the padlocks peeked open and the huge chains fell away. The anthropologist reached out to catch his wife and the child.
Oh, I can't look.
He grabs her hand and suddenly the flames are covered in both before they can both be blown to pieces.
Hooray! So it has a happy ending after all?
No,
No?
the S1 used just a touch too much foam and their hands became slippy and she fell.
Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body, except the ones at the ends of her little fingers. She lived long enough to have their child. And then she died. And then things got worse.
Worse? Oh no, Matilda, they can't get worse.
I'm afraid they did. Because the anthropologist was so kind that he never blamed the evil sister for what happened. In fact, he asked her to move in to help look after his daughter. She was nothing but cruel to the little girl, beating her as if she ever did anything wrong, but always in secret, so the anthropologist never suspected a thing!
Let's call the police.
Mrs. Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Oh, right, of course. I better go.
Not you, boy.
I'm the girl.
185 old bangers on my hands. How could I possibly make the mileage go back? I couldn't very well drive each one backwards, could I? So they had the most genius idea in the world. Using my incredible mind, I attached the drill to the speedometer of the first car, turned it on, and whacked into reverse.
Backwards.
Exactly. In a few minutes, I reduced the mileage to practically nothing.
Backwards.
10 minutes later, the Russian show up. Expensive suits, dark glasses.
Oh, Russians are nocturnal. I saw it on a program last night.
That was a program about badgers.
Same thing. And did it work? Fantastico! Now I'll be able to report Rudolfo all day long!
But they trusted you and you cheated them.
What on earth did we do to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to march out that school and tell your teacher never to be elected again.
What?
No, she does. I'll have a fight. You don't ever read another stinking book as long as you live, young man.
I'm a girl!
Now go to your room, you nasty little creep!
The Aspolger's daughter suffered in silence, never saying a single word about the evil one's bully. This only encouraged the woman to greater cruelties, until one day she exploded.
You are a useless, filthy, nasty little creep!
And the aunt beat her and threw her into a deep, dead, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out.
Have I been so caught up in my mourning for my wife about the one thing that mattered to us most? I love you so much that I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
But as soon as the little girl fell asleep, the Aspolger's thoughts turned to the acrobat's sister.
Bullying children is a game, is it? And let us see what happens when she faces the wrath of a grown man.
But that was the last the little girl ever saw of her father.
What doing with those books, woman?
They're for Matilda.
Not on my watch. There is an age for reading and an age for being a filthy little toad. These are toads. Aren't you, Bob Trotter?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, only Bob Trotter here is a good toad.
Sit. Miss Honey, you believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories. That is not teaching. To teach the child, we must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots!
What's known as speaking, Miss Trunchbull?
Miss Honey, when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included in that statement. Where is my jug of water?
I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull.
Stupid girl. Look at you. Flabby, disgusting, revolting, I say. I think it's time we toughened you all up with a little phys ed. This school of late has started reeking. Quiet, maggots, while I'm speaking. Reeking with the most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion. It's scheming. Some double-time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. Alright, let's step it up, double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline for children who are listening. The misleading, attenuated, issuing, nothing that is no mystery. Fostering the art, customers, receiving discipline. This rebel rebellion, stand up, revolt. 3 of 3. Humans closing, coming on in the steps, a wall of descent. For the word of final rising, let's bring this elder home. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt. The reek of race, a coordination, a rim of resistance, upon our descent. And I will not stop till you are squashed, till this rebellion is quashed, till glorious sweaty something has washed this sickening stench away.
Look what I found, a newt. I'm gonna put the newt in the Trunchbull.
Quiet!
I don't think this is cheating at all. I just think this is cruelty.
That is because you, Miss Honey, are pathetic. You are weak. You are in fact a sniveling little newt! You! Cockroach, you did this, you vile, repulsive, malicious little sinner!
Stop! Leave him alone, you big fat bully!
How dare you? You are not fit to be in this school. You ought to be in prison, in the deepest, dankest, darkest prison. I'd slap you wheels up, strapped to a trolley with a muzzle over your mouth. I shall.
Wondered what I have about how when I say Fred, for example, there's no way of knowing if Fred means the same thing in your head as Fred means in my head when someone says Fred. I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind and these stories that are to me only written, and everyone shouts like they seem to like shouting. The noise in my head is incredibly loud, and it just stays stop. My dad and my mom and the telly and the stories would stop just once, and I'm sorry I'm not quite explaining it right. The Tip over, tip over, tip over!
And I tell you, there is nothing that I shall not do, no lengths to which I shall not go, no punishment I shall. What is it? What is it? The newt. It's heading north. I've got a newt in my knickers. I've got a newt in my knickers. I've got a newt. Oh, newt in my knickers. It's a newt.
Well, that was interesting. I think we'd all better go home while we still can. Matilda?
Watch. I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange?
Would you fancy a nice cup of tea?
What do you think it is? This thing with my eyes.
I can't pretend that I know, Matilda, but I don't think we should be frightened of it. I think it's something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean there's no more room in my head for all my brains, so they just have to squish out through my eyes?
Well, not exactly, but yes, something like that. You certainly are a special girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She's unusual. What about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as clever as you?
Oh yes, he's always saying, Matilda, I'm very proud to have a daughter as... That's not true, Miss Honey. He's not proud. He calls me a liar, a cheat, and a nasty little creep.
I see. Here we are! Home, sweet home.
Are you poor?
Yes, I am very.
Don't they pay teachers very much?
Well, not exactly, but yes, something like that. You know, I used to live with my aunt, but one day I was out walking and I came across this old shed. I fell completely in love with it, so I ran to the farmer and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed and I've lived it ever since.
But, Miss Honey, you can't just live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was young. Magnus was his name, and he was very kind. But when he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian. She was mean and cruel like you can hardly imagine. And then when I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all these years. And she made me sign a contract to pay her back every penny. She even produced a document that said my father had given her his entire house.
But did he really just do that? Just give her his house?
I find it hard to believe, just like I cannot believe he would have killed himself, which is what she said had happened.
But, Miss Honey, you think she did him in, don't you, Miss Honey?
I can't pretend that I know, Matilda. All I know is that years of being bullied by that woman made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
Let's go to the police.
What? We can't. We have no evidence. Besides, my aunt is much respected.
Who is she?
I can't say.
Miss Honey, who is she?
Matilda, I can't.
Who is she?
It's Miss...
Miss Trunchbull?
Yes.
class is going to have a very special spelling test today. Any child who gets a single answer wrong shall go to choking. What are you looking at?
You. Spell, oh now let me see, spell newt. N-A-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honey told us. She's very good at teaching.
Nonsense! You! Stand up, turn around and spell the one thing you all are! Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating!
I've taught them, that's all, with love, patience, and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom, madam? You know nothing of teaching and I shall prove it! You spell Angelicomanial Septricolostimosis.
But that's not a word, it just makes it up.
Spell or go to choky. And I should warn you, it has silent letters. A-M-C-H-E-L-L-A. Oh dearie dear. Okay? I'm sorry. It was a silent Z. You're going to choke. No! No, let go of me! No! 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 No, please, no! Cat. C-A-F. Cat. I got it wrong, miss. You can put me in choking too. What?
Dog. D-Y-P. Dog. And me. Table. X-A-B-F-Y. And me.
What are you doing? What's going on? Stop this!
B-T-A-A-B-L. Bully. B-Y-X-35678. W.
Revolting. P-M-1-2-3-8-9. Revolting.
You have to put me in choky too, miss. You can't put us all in the choky. Come on, maggots. You think I haven't thought of that? I've got chokies for each and every one of you.
Look! There's writing on the chalkboard!
Agatha, this is Magnet.
No, it can't be.
My Jenny back her house. Then leave.
Oh, no.
Or I will rescue like you brought me.
Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never get a choky or slam. Never get my people in and never get like that tip when my mommy said I'm a miracle. Never get will we get behind bars. Never get and we know we are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done, and we'll have Trunchbull bolting. We're revolting. We are
her name was Miss Honey, and it was often said to be the greatest school in all the land.
Matilda was never again able to move things with her eyes. She said it was because she no longer had any of her superpowers, but she was still stuck with her parents who were mean and cruel and called her names.
Babe, but why? Because this twin brain sold 150 acres to the Russian mafia.
They're here! Hide!
I don't know.
The Wormwood is a stupid man, and assumed I was stupid too. That is a very, very rude and stupid thing to do.
Yes, well, I'm afraid my father is quite rude and very, very stupid.
You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't often get to meet smart people like you. Most of the people I deal with, their thinking is all backwards.
Backwards.
I can have one of my friends take care of your father, and one day when he gets out of hospital, he will still be stupid, but not so rude. What do you say?
This is a very tempting offer, but I think I've had enough of revenge.
Your father is very, very lucky to have you as doctor.
Quick, let's get out of here before they change their minds.
Let Matilda stay here with me.
I beg your pardon?
Mr. Wormwood, I would love to take Matilda. I would look after her with love and respect, and I'd pay for everything.
Do you want to stay here with Miss Honey?
I do.
And you want to look after her?
I do.
Well, we're a bit choked through, so yes.
Thank you.